Good morning, everyone. I was just writing in my journal and I wanted to talk about this topic. So I was like, well, I should go get my phone and do a video. So I've been watching a lot of people, other people's accounts do stuff about like dopamine dressing, or it's basically like dressing in a way that gives you dopamine, right? So it's wearing, all the fun things that you save for special occasions or stuff that you would never wear in a million years out because you're worried about what people think. But honestly, I'm getting to the point where I don't really care. So, and it's all about having fun with the clothes you wear. So, I had a winter jacket, like a herringbone sort of plaid, white and black jacket that I picked up at Ross or something last year, and I had some Rit dye left over. I had pink and fuchsia, so I put them together and I dyed it last night. I let it sit all night, and then I rinsed it this morning. I'm washing it right now, so I can't wait to dry it so I can wear it. And it looks pretty good, so I'm excited about that. But it got me thinking about wearing the things you love. It makes you feel better, makes you feel happy, and have fun with yourself. Then why not do that with other things in your life, like not just dopamine dressing, but dopamine doing. So, entertain that little kid inside you. Have some fun. Go dancing. Brighten the days of people around you for no reason. Just have fun with yourself. Stop being so serious all the time. I know there's a lot of serious. I guess I can. A lot of serious stuff going on in the world right now, but not that that's not important. But it's also important to not get distracted by all the worldly things, and take time for yourself is very important. So I'm going to try that this week about dopamine dressing. I'm starting with the jacket, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun because I'm going to have a uniform that I have to wear at work, but when I'm not at work, I'm going to start dressing however I want and see where it takes me. When I started this whole process back in June last year, when I was talking to my therapist, I realized that purple is like a power color for me, so I feel really good and confident and more like myself when I wear it, because I used to wear it all the time as a kid and it was a nickname for me, and I still love it. So I want to bring those feelings of nostalgia back into my life in a more meaningful way, and just to have more fun and not be so serious, and be more in the moment and see where it takes me. So I wanted to try that little tip. If you've ever tried that, let me know. And don't worry about I watched this video of this girl who wore, like, she had this bright pink ball gown dress that she just went out one day and wore it because she loved it. She went and got coffee and like went out to eat and like did all her errands and stuff, and she had like pictures with people and it looked like she was having really fun. And it's like, you know what? Who cares? Wear the stuff, I have a really fantastic dress that I got at David's Bridal. I think I mentioned in one of my videos. It's this like a corset top, and then it's very poofy skirt with a slit and like a ruffled bottom, but it's a print of like lavender flowers and leaves. It's very pretty. It's like lilacs are my favorite flower shrub, whatever it's considered to be. And so I wear that to feel really good. And it's like, you know, it'd be kind of fun to go out and just wear it on a normal day, and do your normal stuff, because if it makes you feel good, why not do it, you know? So it's getting me thinking about other things. But I just wanted to know if you'd ever tried anything like that. You know, wear the crazy outfits, whatever it is to you. Do the things you love. Heal that your inner kid that didn't get to do all the fun things, you know. Get back that childlike wonder of, you know, when you see little kids and they're wearing like stuff that clashes and doesn't match, but they don't care. They're having fun, you know. They wear it because they like it. And it's like we lose that when we get older. And I think we just need to stop worrying about what everybody else thinks and start living for you, because if you don't do that, then you're gonna, you know, look back one day and have all this time that you missed and wondering what you did with your life. So I'm trying to cherish that now and be more in the present. And I'm going to do my cards with you this morning. So it's just something I was thinking about, wanting to share. I have this chill out mix on my music station thing. So hopefully it's not too loud, but anyway, I'm going to do a few cards today. So I'm going to do with my Kawaii deck. And let's see. The Hermit. That sounds appropriate for today. And it's snowing out. It's like a little leopard. Let's see, that one is, I believe, in the beginnings half the Arcana. Anyway, how have you been? Let's see, here it is, 9, the Hermit. Oh, I've only drawn that once. This is twice now. Okay. Keywords: solitude, inner wisdom, truth, patience, experience. The Hermit card showed a mature figure carrying a lamp, which symbolizes inner wisdom, the knowledge we have built up with our life experience, which we can now use to light our way. The Hermit is a contemplative figure who looks inwards and reflects on his knowledge in order to find the way forward. He is not in a rush and knows that true wisdom takes time. In fact, the Hermit also symbolizes the past and old age, the power of time to bring change and growth. After the worldly cards of the first stages of the Fool's journey, now the Hermit asks us to draw in our inner strength and look within, to explore our own unconscious mind, to figure out what is most meaningful to us, and use that awareness to guide our choices. He holds his lamp in his right hand, symbolizing the conscious awareness of our inner wisdom. The Hermit symbolizes humility before a higher power, and he knows that the more he learns, the more he realizes he doesn't know. Boy, that's true. The Hermit is another powerful and deep-rooted archetype, and throughout history, people have withdrawn from society in order to contemplate the greater mysteries. On a symbolic level, the Hermit represents the idea that by withdrawing from the demands and concerns of the outer world, we can connect more deeply to our inner world. The Hermit asks us to consider where we are focusing our attention and energy, whether it is truly worthy of our time. So, when the Hermit appears in a reading, he indicates a time of quiet, calm introspection, even solitude. You are likely to be seeking something, perhaps a greater understanding of your life so far, or your future path, or simply a deeper awareness of your place in the universe. It may be time to reevaluate your priorities, values, and goals, especially if they are not allowing you to grow. Boy, that's good for a snow day like today. That's all I want to do is be a hermit. Work on some inner growth. And yeah, that's a good card. Interesting. I'm feeling like that's what I need to do lately, is just work on my journey. I mean, I'm always working on it, but to really focus on it and found so much last year that I'm curious where this year's going to go. So I drew this yesterday too. This is the World card. Also a very good card. The Cosmic Dancer. Hermit. The World. Okay, so the World is the last card of the major arcana before it goes into the 4 decks. So, or the 4 suits, I should say. I think it's 20, 21, 22? Sun, Judgment, 21, yes. So I have drawn this 3 times, it'll be 4 today. So, I'm curious what's going to be after this. This is a very interesting draw. Okay, so the World's keywords: completion, integration, accomplishment, fulfillment. The World is a card of completion, of everything coming together to achieve something that is greater than the sum of its parts. As the final card of the major arcana, it brings together the energies of all the previous cards, synthesizing and integrating them. It symbolizes wholeness, happiness, and a deep sense of connection. This is not a static energy, but a dynamic balance. We are connected to the dance of life, free of fears and doubts which may have held us back in the past, and able to see both ourselves and the world around us more clearly. The World is the last numbered card of the major arcana, and as the end of the cycle, it implies the beginning of a new one. So we're always in this ebb and flow of the cycles in our life, the seasons of our life. And even though something's ending, something always begins. This is why the Fool is sometimes referred to as card number 22, as once we have reached the unity of the world, we step once more into our clearest, most spontaneous self and begin again the spiral of growth. Maybe that's why I want to be dopamine dressing and being spontaneous. And begin again the spiral of growth. Okay, like the universe, we are in constant movement, always part of the cycles of our inner self as well as the great cycles of the universe around us. The figure in the World card is the Cosmic Dancer. I love that idea for a tattoo, by the way. Cosmic Dancer, it sounds good, huh? Often seen as androgynous, having finally united all the dualities within, he moves with the cycles endlessly flowing, transforming and renewing. The World and the Fool are the only 2 cards in the major arcana which shows moving figures, the beginning and the end, and the end and then the beginning. Connected to the great spiral of being, which is part of us all, and which we all form a part of. So when this appears in a reading, the World indicates the end of a cycle, the fulfillment of a goal, and a dream realized. This is a time of satisfaction and contentment, of gratitude for what you have and the results of your efforts. When the World card comes up, it reminds us that we are part of something much bigger than our daily concerns and our individual lives, and connects us to planetary and even cosmic consciousness. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do one more card for today before I have to go out in the snow, do some errands today. So, that's, yeah, well, okay, spot on today. Okay, let's see what I'm feeling. This one. Okay, this is the 6 of Wands. See that? Okay, let's see what that says. Swords, Wands is first. 6. Okay, let's 6 times for that. All right. So as we close, the 6 restores harmony, and in the 6 of Wands, your achievements are finally recognized and the struggles of the previous card are resolved. It's a time when you can feel proud and enjoy the acclaim of others, and the traditional meanings for this card include victory, conquest, and success. It is a card of leadership, accomplishment, and ambitions fulfilled, and also of the need to acknowledge the support of others in achieving your goals. Your victory is the result of your efforts and the efforts of those around you. A success that is earned and is all the sweeter for that. It symbolizes the confidence that comes from using your abilities and talents not only for your own good, but for the good of others, and the sense of satisfaction which follows. This brings a sense of ease and an ability to move forward into the future with confidence. So that reminds me of my work that I'm doing. It's I had some trouble in the beginning. Almost to the point where I was getting stressed out and wanting to leave. But I'm really glad that I stayed because I've made some really great connections with people, and I feel like I'm part of a team, and we're all working together and helping each other out, and it feels like we're more solid than we were. So I'm hoping for that to continue. I think it will. So I'm curious where this year's going to go. I like going to visit my dad. It was cute. So my dad took a cruise, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, and with a lady friend of his that he's still in contact with, and he had this. They saw this guy on the ship that played music, and it was a zither, which is like a mini, almost looks like a mini harp, and like a steel guitar, sort of. But anyway, it's an interesting sound, and so he just loves the music, and so we found him a CD player that had speakers in it. I think I might have talked about this before, but anyway, so the other day I came in, and he was sitting up. I don't think he was watching anything, but it was all quiet in his room, and I put his chair. I made him sit up in his chair because he always lies down in his recliner. He's always sleeping. But I played the CD for him, and I was like, "Would you like to dance with me?" And so I got him up, and we were just, I let him hold me for balance because he uses a walker. His balance isn't great anymore, but he works on it in therapy and stuff. So we got to slow dance together to his music, and it was just the sweetest thing. Like, I hadn't danced with my father since when I was a kid. Or not even at my wedding, because it went by so fast we didn't have time for dances. But that was nice. Since I was young, so it was a nice little moment. So I'll leave you with the thought about dopamine, and how can you imply that into your daily life, right? Like, so either it's stressing or doing something just for you, something fun. What did you love to do as a kid that you would love to do now that you haven't done in forever? Go have a banana split, go play on a playground, dance in the rain. I mean, all the things, you think are foolish and silly now, but things you loved as a kid because you have no filter, you have no demands on your brain to feel otherwise, because you're just living. You're living in the moment, and so I'm trying to get back in touch with that, and see where it leads me. So I'll leave you with that thought. Until next time, lovies.